Now, if you want to open your heart, you really have to get grounded and anchored in your legs. Now, I know that that sounds really counterintuitive, but stick with me here. I've been practicing yoga for a long time and teaching it for a long time as well. And the school of yoga that I've come from taught us that for us to safely open our hearts, we needed the stability, the security, and the support of our legs holding us anchored to the earth so that we could safely, fully open our hearts. And if you want a wholehearted, love-filled life, then the first job you need to do is make sure that you're grounded and anchored in your legs and connected to the earth. And from there, your ability to open your heart will increase tenfold. All right, so let me break it down for you. So to begin to open your heart, you need to start by doing some exercises to really work into your legs. So in the morning when you wake up, stand with your feet hips distance apart and feel into the earth with the four corners of your feet, and make sure your knees are bent, right? Because when we hyperextend our legs, hyperextension of our knees, right, we're cutting off our connection to the earth. This is us like cutting off the charge. So we need to bend the knees, keep the knees soft. And I know that when you think about yoga, you always think about the legs being straight, but we want to have legs straight with a bend in them. Right, so we bend the knees. And I want you just in the morning when you wake up, just to bend your knees like this, just for a few moments, just like, okay? And use your hands just to kind of push the energy down into the earth. And see if you can really anchor into the earth that way. Now, I'm not going to do it for heaps of time, but that's just one suggested exercise to get the morning going. Then, stand, lift your toes to charge your feet. Now put your toes down, keep anchoring into the mat with the big toe ball mound, little toe ball mound, inner heel and outer heel, and actively charge your legs. Actively hug muscles to bones. Engage your muscles around your legs as much as you can. Now hug your shin bones into the middle and you'll really feel the inner thighs fire up. Now I want you to pretend you're putting your skinny jeans on or a pair of stockings on and draw energy up all the way from your feet, all the way up your legs into your belly. Your belly will draw back, because I know when I put my skinny jeans on, my belly draws back. Take your thighs back. Now tuck your tailbone under. That gives us what we call Muladhara. It engages the belly and our legs are anchored and stable and strong, right? We want to feel safe and contained. From that place then we can begin lengthening through the side of the body. Take the head of the arm bones back and broaden across the collarbones. Ears come back to lift the heart, yeah? So you can stay here working this. It's just like a 30-second movement. The heart lifted and open, right? And then release that. Next exercise. Standing with your feet hips distance apart, muscles hug to bones, thighs go back, tailbone tucks under. Now it's a slow bending down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Come down as far as you can go. Some of you can go quite far. Some of you might not go as far. But I want you to really, as you come up, root down through the bones of your legs into the mat, okay? And you can do that 3, 10 times, 15 times. I'm not going to count for you, but it's just anchoring down into the earth, okay? Creating stability and strength and connection in your legs. For some of you, your legs might not be that strong, or you might be very ungrounded and not have created much of a connection to the earth, and that's okay too, because what you can do is a beautiful, gentle, nourishing exercise where you can lie on your back with your feet against the wall, hips distance apart, four corners of the feet anchored into the mat. And again, engage muscles to bones. Inhale, draw up into the belly. Exhale, push down through the bones of the legs, anchor into the mat. Inhale, draw up into the belly. Exhale, anchor into the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, anchor. All right. There's a lot of us that are too afraid to really create a strong connection to the earth. So much of spiritual practice draws us upwards, liberation current. You know, we're all trying to escape being on the planet. But if you want to have a love-filled life, then you have to be anchored on the planet, right? We're here for a reason. We're here to fully experience life, and you have to be connected to the planet, the earthing charge. If you think about electricity, you need the earthing charge just as much as any other current to be able to be fully alive. All right, while you are standing, one thing I didn't mention is as you draw the energy up, again, just as we did laying against the floor, just anchor the energy back down. And then the last option, when you have your legs anchored, you can clasp your hands behind your back at the sacrum, draw your elbows together, lift your heart, and begin to take the corners of your mouth up, welcoming a new day, yeah? Welcoming life wholeheartedly, open-heartedly. I promise you, if you can work on creating a strong, safe, secure connection to the earth with your legs, then that safety and security and that container you're creating will give you the confidence to open your heart. Like, I don't know about you, but what I need to safely open my heart is I need to feel safe, I need to feel supported, I need to feel stable, and I need to feel secure. You have to create that from the inside. It's not something that comes from without of you, and it comes from your ability to create that in your legs. Your legs will make you feel safe, they'll make you feel supported, they'll make you feel secure, and they'll make you feel stable. And from all of that, your heart will begin to blossom and open. Thank you for joining me. I'm Christina from Yoga to Transform. Namaste.